Okay, so today we'll be going through the basic fundamentals of powerlifting. This is deadlift, one of the big three exercises of powerlifting. It works the whole body, but the primary muscles used are your lower back, your hamstring, quads, and your glutes. So I'll show you a demonstration first, then you all will proceed to do a few reps to try out. Okay, first off, you'll get to the starting position. Set your feet about shoulder width apart. Make sure that when you're looking at the bar is about in the middle of your laces. Once you're comfortable with the stance, bend your knees a little bit, push your hips backward, and reach for the bar using your hands with an overhand method. After that, grab the bar, engage your lats by closing your armpit, making sure that your back is flat. After that, pull the slack off the bar and think of pushing your feet away from the floor as a cue. Once you do that, lift the barbell off the ground and straighten up all the way to engage your glutes. Once you complete this motion at the top position, drop the barbell down exactly the way you lift the barbell. Throughout the whole motion, make sure that your back is not rounded. So for this deadlift session, what I want you all to do is to make sure that your reps are consistent. Make sure that each of the reps look exactly the same as the one before. If not, just drop the weights. Focus on the cues that I've given you and on your form, such as pushing your feet away from the floor and closing your armpit as you pull the slack off your bar. And lastly, be honest with yourself, as the only person you are cheating is yourself. Okay, get into your shoulder width stance. Once you are ready, make sure that your back is flat and lift up the weight. Slowly lower the weight down. And try to keep your head neutral to your back. Okay, very good. And make sure that your back is flat. Don't make it round. If not, you'll injure yourself. Good job. Okay, come, get into a position. Okay, lower back down slowly. Go up all the way. Make sure that you are not cheating yourself. Very good. Go up all the way again. Focus. Make sure that every rep is consistent. Don't need to rush the reps. Think of pushing yourself away from the floor. Okay. Make sure that your back is flat, don't round it. Stop rushing the weight. Okay, so I'll do a demonstration again because I noticed some of you guys are still having some mistake and wrong form. So as you lift up, right, I noticed for Brian, you did not go up all the way. You never lock out at the top. Squeeze your glute at the top, then after that lower back down slowly again. Don't go up 3/4, then after that lower back down. If not, your glutes won't be engaged. It's also a rule of powerlifting to lock out fully at the top. Also, make sure that your posture is correct. I think for both of you, right, both of your problems are your back. Make sure that it's not rounding, that is totally flat and neutral, so you guys won't injure yourself. So these are the common mistakes that I've observed. If the weight is too heavy, just lower the weight. Be honest with yourself, because if not, it will not be an efficient session. And try to keep your reps as consistent as possible. Focus on the cues that I've given you. Try not to ego lift. Okay, so for today's session, right, besides learning the different exercises or powerlifting, what else has you taken away from this session besides executing the basic movement? What kind of values have you learned?
Be consistent in my work ethics.
Okay, very good. You need to be consistent in every rep you do. What else?
Honest, because I shouldn't ego lift. I need to be honest with myself so I won't get injured.
What else is there?
Focus on my form and techniques.
Okay, so when you all do every exercise, you must think of the muscle group, mind-muscle connection. Hopefully, you all can continue to practice the sport of powerlifting and continue to perfect the technique and apply the values that you have learned.